All right, I'm at the warehouse here. So, um, let me see. Try to put this on myself. All right, here we go. All right, live and direct. So yeah, right now just arrived at the warehouse. Um, not too much of a wait time. So what I do basically, I do appliance deliveries for Lowe's. Now, one thing I would say is this: I don't work. I didn't get hired directly through Lowe's. I went through another carrier um, that I got a contract with that has a contract with Lowe's. The cool thing about this is that um, this doesn't come easy, you guys. So this is why I say do your research. It took me about a year to get really good with this company. So,
Recording started.
all right, backing up. Hey, good morning. Ooh. How you doing, Marco?
Good. How you doing today?
I'm good, man.
So I have these. Um,
What's up, man? Doing good, brother.
I have one more to add, but only if you think will fit, because we got one, two, three, four, five, six appliances there. So pretty much be everything right here in the door.
Okay.
Plus these. That'd be 1 cent each.
All right, getting loaded. All right. I'm getting my GoPro soon, you guys. So just bear with me. This is how I load up every single day. I got a lot of appliances, a lot of orders you can see. So
Oh yeah. What? Downtown? I think it's Monday.
it up here. Actually, just finished loading on this January 20th on MLK Day. So check it out. Just left the warehouse, fully loaded, you guys. I'm gonna try to turn the camera around. I promise you, I'm gonna get an actual GoPro or something. That'll be a lot more efficient. But check it out. I'm loaded up to the rooftops, you guys. I got about 4 or 5 dishwashers, um, 3 washers and dryers and oven ranges, and a big fridge in the back, which you're not going to be able to see till later on. So yeah, I do this by myself, you guys. I mean, I'm fully loaded here. So one thing, I'm gonna put this back on. I'm loaded up in gas. So this route here is about $800, 10 stops. Take me probably less than under 6 hours. You know, with the drive and everything else. Not bad, you guys. $800 in 6 hours. So this is something that's not fair.
Video mode. Recording started.
All right, everyone. This is
Wi-Fi is on.
welcome back here. Just getting loaded up here. Actually, just finished loading on this January 20th on MLK Day. So check it out. Just left the warehouse, fully loaded, you guys. I'm gonna try to turn the camera around. I promise you, I'm gonna get an actual GoPro or something. That'll be a lot more efficient. But check it out. I'm loaded up to the rooftops, you guys. I got about 4 or 5 dishwashers, um, 3 washers and dryers and oven ranges, and a big fridge in the back, which you're not going to be able to see till later on. So yeah, I do this by myself, you guys. I mean, I'm fully loaded here. So one thing, I'm gonna put this back on. I'm loaded up in gas. So this route here is about $800, 10 stops. Take me probably less than under 6 hours. You know, with the drive and everything else. Not bad, you guys. $800 in 6 hours. So this is something that's not fair. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I mean, there's a lot of organization you got to be doing here. You got to be focused. You got to be zoned in, and most importantly, man, you can't mess up these orders. You know, I go ship directly to the garage. Let me get my gas, put the gas pump back. Gas getting high. Speaking of gas, I spent about maybe 50, 60 bucks. Not bad. The most I've ever spent is maybe 80 bucks, 85 bucks on gas. That's if I'm going all the way to Naples, which I think I do have a stop today, but I only have one stop in Naples. So I'm going all the way from Tampa, St. Pete, all the way down to Sarasota, Bradenton, Sarasota, Fort Myers, Port Charlotte, then I hit Naples. So anybody from Florida, you know, especially on this side of Florida, it's a...
Video mode. Recording started. Wi-Fi is on.
I got cut off here. So, like I said, this is not for everyone. I mean, if you're not accustomed to the long drives, that's why I encourage anyone who wants to do local routes. This is a local route. I mean, local to me,
Take
anything.
the next right onto South Falkenberg Road.
Local for me is anything under 400 miles.
Continue on South
I've
Falkenberg
driven
Road
500
for
miles.
1.5 miles.
You know, two-way going to Jacksonville and back. You know, so I've done my fair share of long drives. So I'm pretty accustomed to it. You know, the furthest I've gone is probably maybe Atlanta when I did an airport delivery. So I get into that, you know, in the next video. So what I do strategically, I do my route, my dedicated route every morning. Whatever time I got left after, I do TaskRabbit, I do a Dolly. I really don't mess around with Roadie unless, you know, Roadie's for gas money if I need it. Roadie's not, how should I say, it's not as good as it used to be. And I get into that later on. You know, I get my rant about Roadie in a little bit on my next videos. But yeah, just want to make this short and sweet, you guys. I got 10 stops. I do, you know, you'll see me do a few stops here and there. I may not show you guys a video. It's sensitive stuff when I go into people's offices or even a garage, because you know we've got people's, you know, names and account numbers and on these packages, so you won't see that. I have to blur that out or just not show that at all. But yeah, this is gonna be, you know, first few videos you guys get to see. When I get my GoPro, you'll see me, you know, doing more one-on-one transactions as far as dropping, you know, product packages off to different offices,
use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto US 301 North.
Different apartment complexes, because that's what I do, you know, from point A to point B. You know, these are not customer deliveries. These are business, commercial deliveries. So, you know, the supervisors, the maintenance supervisor, whoever that may be, they put a bulk order in. Right now, you know, I got orders. It's probably like worth,
use the left 2 lanes to
I
turn
don't know,
left onto US 301
it's
North.
talking about over maybe $6-7 grand worth of material in my truck. So I do have cargo van insurance. I think up to 100 grand or something like that. So, you know, I don't think I ever carry 100 grand of inventory, but you know, you always want to, you know, CYA, you know, cover your ass per se. That's my saying. CYA, just cover your ass when it comes to insurance. Get the right insurance, okay? Don't be cheap. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Then my next few stops I'll show you, and I will go from there.
Recording started.
All right, back live here, going across the bridge here. I think I'm going across the Gandy Bridge. Nice view. I mean, I'm turning this around, guys. So it's a beautiful view out here. You know, around Tampa, St. Pete area, real nice. I think Sarasota's even nicer, you guys. So I'm gonna give you guys a glimpse of that when I get to that location. Fort Myers in the rebuilding stage. That's beautiful out there too. Florida's real nice. One thing I would say is that if you're from Florida or you experience driving down here, the drivers, people drive crazy around here. That's why the insurance is so dang on high. Give you an example. When I was in, I'm not a Floridian. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, just right outside the suburb area, Bolingbrook area. I grew up out there too. Had great businesses out there. The difference is I was paying maybe 150 bucks at most for my insurance. Now my insurance actually doubled, at time almost tripled. You know, but I mean I'm paying about almost now $350, $360 for my regular car insurance. And for my cargo van insurance for his business, I'm only paying under 400 bucks, about 360, 380, which is pretty damn good, you guys. So you don't have to get the $1 million, general liability insurance. You don't need that unless you're doing OTR. If you're doing local deliveries, like the carrier that I work with, the company that I partner with, I should say, only requires me to have 100K, 300K. That's about it, So I'm paying under 400 bucks, which is pretty damn good. You can go with Progressive Insurance. Geico's pretty good. I tend to switch up because, every 6 months or 12 months, I have a 12-month policy. At the end of the year, they raise your insurance. So it's always a good practices to go ahead and shop around. All right, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to stop this recording a little bit. Then I'm going to show you my next stop here once I get there.
Recording started.
All right, so check it out, guys. That's the Skyway Bridge. So I'm gonna record this so you guys can see. It's pretty dope at night. Lights up and everything. So I think the background to this story, if you don't know, this bridge is not the original bridge. I think the early 90s, 94, 95. I think earlier than that. There was a boat that went through and hit the bridge directly. It tried to, to turn around, but it was too late. So unfortunately, there was some fatalities. Bus went over, a couple cars went over. Instead of, until people started noticing, hey, there's a big old hole here in the bridge. So there was a couple fatalities. It was pretty bad. The good thing about this is that when they built this bridge, made it a lot higher, obviously, so commercial boats can go under. But you'll see as I pass this bridge here. Hopefully you'll see it. The old bridge, they made it a fishing port. So whatever what was left over, they made it a fishing port so people could come in north and south to fish. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So another thing I noticed about this bridge is that I didn't know, so someone told me there's a lot of suicides. So prior to them putting up a fence, they have a fence up now, but prior to that, there were people driving up here just committed suicide, just jumping over the bridge. So it's pretty crazy. I guess that's something that happens, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. So this, you'll see here, as I'm passing, you see that bridge there? What used to be the bridge. So the rest of it, they put it over there and made it a fishing port for people to go there and fish. It's pretty dope. So, all right. So I'm gonna stay live here. Then I'm gonna cut it off in a few minutes here. But yeah, that's the significance behind that story, man. It was pretty crazy. You'll see the fence up here. So people who, unfortunately, there's some people that are not mentally stable, so they'll come up here. We had an incident I seen, I think I seen it myself. I didn't see the person jump, but somebody parked their car there, pressed the emergency button. Police showed up, but I think somebody went over the fence and jumped in the ocean over there. It's crazy. You see the fence, right? Yeah. So these are not wire fences, but they try their best to deter people from jumping over. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened to that person. I didn't see it in the news. But you jumping over that's some good feet down. You're not surviving that. You're not surviving that at all. So crazy. So yeah, the bridge is pretty tall, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not cool with heights, put it that way. Roller coasters, anything like that, skydiving, no. Hey.
Then merge onto I-75 South.
All right, check it out. I'm back. So right now I'm headed to my next stop here, you guys. The next one here, I'm going to Cape Corals. Actually, I'm just coming from Cape Corals. I got to go to Fort Myers, then Naples. I have 2 stops in Naples, and that's about it. So just about finished here with my day. It's only 2 o'clock, you know. So started this right about really 10 o'clock. So it's not bad at all. Had a little late
Continue
start
on
today.
I-75 South.
Had a little late start today from the warehouse because I had a lot of stuff to load on. So a few things I do want to talk about since I'm on the highway here, just for a few minutes. A lot of people ask me in general, hey Sam, you know, what's the best way to get started? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys something. You know, you just gotta get started. You know, don't try to be all perfect and everything else. Experience comes with, you know, time. You know, you gotta be very strategic when you get on these apps. A lot of people like to do gig apps. That's great. I would say if I were to start all over again, I would probably do a dedicated route first, like I'm doing right now. That way you get some type of guarantee money in. I don't care if it's $300 a day, whatever your goal is. My goal now, when I first started, was make at least $200 to $300 a day. Now my goal is about $400 or $500 a day. Really, $500 a day is what I'm averaging. There's some days I make $800, $900. My best day ever is $1,300 in one day. That's me doing a multitude of different, you know, deliveries and multitasking different apps alongside with my dedicated routes. So there's some good money to make in this, you guys. So I would say first, do your research, get a dedicated route. I don't care if it's medical delivery. If you're, you know, want to start off with large catering orders, Zifty is good. There's another one too I'm forgetting about. It'll come to mind in a second. But Zifty is good. I've made some really good money with Zifty. Unfortunately now I don't do Zifty that much. Actually, really not at all. It's been a couple months. Because it doesn't go along with my day as far as my route. So you can get some larger cater deliveries for like $75 a pop, $100 a pop. You do about 3 or 4 of those, you're good, you know. Then you can go ahead and branch off, do some other deliveries for like for curry, freights.
Recording started.
All right, so I'm back. Headed to my last stop here. I'm at Suncoast. Let's see here. Where can I park? I'm gonna park here on the side. All right. Well, sorry, I'm at ABC Supplies. So ABC Supplies, if you want to know, is a roofing company. Roofing supply company is actually the top supplier in the country, in the nation. So they got a lot of cool stuff here. I do from time to time. I do deliveries for the carrier here. So this is actually going to be my last stop, my last pickup for the day, and delivered to Cape Corals. I'm in Naples right now. My last stop for my appliance delivery. They're not there today because of the holidays. So no biggie. So I'll redeliver that tomorrow. So let me go ahead and grab this order, and I'll be right back. When I first started my YouTube, well, before I started my YouTube channel, I really wanted to start a little bit earlier last year, but I couldn't. So I showed some pictures. You'll see in this video above here. I was involved in a rear-ended accident. Drunk driver hit me while I was sitting at the light. I was doing a delivery, and it was happening. This was like 6:30, 7 in the morning, you guys. So the lady hit me, and she proceeded to leave. She proceeded to leave the. Let me turn around and see if you can see myself. Hopefully that works. Yeah. So she decided to leave the scene of the accident, you guys. So I had to follow her, man. You know, I had to damn near chase her down. It was crazy. Something made out of the movie scene, you guys. I can't make this stuff up. So she left the scene after she hit me, and I cut her off. And thank God the police were there. It was 2 officers, 2 patrol cars following, and like, man, what the hell going on? I got out the car and just started yelling at her, you know, which was crazy on my account, because I could have got, you know, in serious trouble with the police. They didn't know what the hell was going on. You know, you got this black guy jumping out the van, yelling at this lady. So to make a long story short, I pleaded my case to the police officer and said, hey, look, you know, this lady hit me. Look at my truck, you know, and then she was trying to escape the scene of the accident. So what they did was they talked to the lady. She talking about lies. She was just lying, you know, like she didn't hit me. They're like, okay. He said, why would this man be sitting here talking about you hit him? You know, he cut you off. So they get out the truck. Got her out the truck, did a sobriety test. You know, she didn't pass the breathalyzer test. And not only that, they arrested her. They towed her car, arrested her. I had to fill out a crash report on scene. You know, the ambulance was there. I didn't want to go to the hospital because, for those who don't know, you go to the hospital, all they go to do is deduct that money off your whatever medical claim that you have, you know. So, but I was injured, you know, and I had to hire an attorney and all that good stuff. Oh, by the way, not only that, her truck got towed away. Her friend had a call for another driver or somebody to pick her up. So they towed the car right on scene. They arrested her on scene. It was crazy. So I had to go through a whole litigation process. I was in rehab for almost 6 months, 5 to 6 months. My back, my knee, you know, I was having trouble. You know, I could move around and stuff, but I couldn't really lift anything. And, you know, it would be pretty dumb of me to be sitting here documenting me lifting some stuff, knowing damn well I'm not supposed to. So I just took it easy. Follow my lawyer's advice. I didn't document anything because, you know, I couldn't do anything. So, and it wouldn't be wise to do so. So that's why I didn't start my channel right away last year like I was supposed to. So just to, you know, not to impress you with that story, but to impress upon you that, you know, you just got to be cautious out here, man. You know, just take your time. Take your dang on time. Don't be rushing. You know, if you're late, you're going to be late. But, you know, I always tell people, just arrive early. Just be proficient, be efficient. You know, just do your job and communicate very well to whomever, you know, you deliver your products and serve, you know, your packaging products to. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because that was a, you know, man. And on top of that, I had a medical delivery contract too. And that went to shits, you know, excuse my language, man. Yeah, that pretty cool. One thing I will leave with this is that, you know, me personally, I love what I do, man. You know, I have no regrets whatsoever. And I worked for corporate for 15 years. And I decided, look, man, you know, let me just go ahead and just step out on faith. Sometimes you got to jump off that cliff and build your wings off that cliff called faith and just build your wings going down, you know. And that's one thing I share with you guys. I tell you what, man, it's been a blessing. You know, every day it's a blessing. You get up, you can make money on demand. You know, I don't know about you, but I don't know where else you could go and just make $500, $600, $700, $800, even $1,000 or over $1,000 a day, you know, on demand, you know, just doing deliveries and just working 5, maybe 6 hours. Yeah, I don't care if it's 7 or 8 hours, you're making over $1,000. That's pretty damn good, you know. The miles I drive right now, I'm at, I think, 218. So by the end of the day, when I get home, it's probably like I'd be under 330 miles, which is pretty damn good. So today's pretty good. I'm gonna get to the last delivery drop off here, and I'm gonna end the video on this note here. So today, I had a total of $824 that I earned. That's with my dedicated route delivery for appliances I did. Also, the delivery I'm doing for ABC Roofing Company, which I'm doing right now, going to Cape Corals. So pretty damn good, you know. On MLK Day, you guys, on a holiday, you can't beat that. So I tell people, when you're an independent contractor, owner operator, there's no holidays. Okay, we don't get paid, you know. So For those who know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, we don't get paid. You take a day off, you take a day off. Hey, I work 7 days a week if I want to, but guess what? Me being my own boss, I make my own schedule. So most of the time, I'm done by 4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock because of the drive home, or I finish whenever I want to. You know, so then, you know, one thing I would share with you guys is this: is that in my other videos, you'll see as my progression goes along with my journey here on my vlog, on my channel. Just you know, just help and support others as well, man. You know, I see a lot of people out there doing great things. They help and supporting. That's what I like seeing. That's why where I'm at today. I had someone to read. You know, I reached out. I had some questions. Yeah, I paid for consultation. It was only, you know, a couple of dollars, but that individual, man, helped me out a lot. So, man, you know, I'm telling you right now, just, you know, relationships matters, you guys. Relationships do matter. It does matter who you do business with. Just do good by others. You know, that's all I would say, you know, and God's going to bless you 10 times fold. So, all right, this video went on a little bit too long. Sorry about that. But anyway, just, you know, comment, hit the link below, and subscribe so you can get, you know, updates on my journey, my vlog here for CMS Cargo Express. So with that being said, God bless. I'll see you guys at the top. Salute.